10:23 to play in the game. The ball is going to be placed here at their own 7-yard line. Grayson County leads 24-6. Shotgun formation. And we're going to have some trickeration here, throwing down the field, and it is incomplete. As the man who was attempting that pass was Isaiah Johnson. Johnson already has attempted a pass on the year, but it was incomplete. They tried that. I'm not sure if it was the same play or not. But I guess Edmonson County was thinking, I need something to happen. We need something to figure out and something good to happen right now. As if you just rejoined our radio broadcast, you can go back. We believe that we have fixed our streaming issues for the digital productions side. So we hope that you can go back and watch the K105 Digital Productions broadcast right now at K105's YouTube page or on K105's Facebook page. 10:15 to play, second down and 10 coming up for Edmonson County. And we're going to have a whistle blown, and it'll be a timeout taken by the Wildcats. We will take that with them, as this is Cougar football right here on K105.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
10 coming up here, shotgun formation for Edmonson County. They're going to send a man out of the backfield. Smith is going to be brought down in the backfield, and that's real close to a safety, as he's down at about the 1.5 yard line. So a loss of 6 yards on the play there by John Smith. So third down and long coming up here for the Cougars. Or for the Wildcats, rather. So going the wrong way, though, Edmonson County. So here comes the play call. It's a big play in this game with 9.5 minutes to play. Down 24-6. Trips out to the left. High snap again, and they're just going to hand this one off up the middle. Churning the legs down, and they'll pick up some, but nowhere near the first down. Matthew Shaw in there on the run, down to the 11-yard line. So it's a pickup of 10 yards, but that'll still bring up fourth down and long, and another punt for the Wildcats of Edmonson County. So standing in his own end zone is the punter, Clay Walden. Cougars blocked his last one. They get a good jump on this one, but he will get it away, and it's a line drive that spins like a top, and there's no Cougar back there, and it's going to be down at the 49-yard line. They might even put it at the 50. They'll put it at the 49-yard line for Grayson County. So it's the Edmonson County 49 where the Cougars will start this drive here with 8 minutes and 31 seconds to play. So they'll place this one here at the Edmonson 49. Cougars a touchdown or a score here would all but ice it. Kopp under center. He's going to drop back to pass. He gets away from one man. He's going to run this one across the 50, across the 45. He's still on his feet, and he's going to be spun down across the 40-yard line. And they're going to place him down here at about the 39. So a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll be a first down, Grayson County. 8 minutes now to play here in our game. Cougars still lead this one 24-6 over Edmonson County. Kopp under center. He has 3 running backs behind him. It's going to go off to Gibson. He's across the left side. He's got a hole. He lowers his head and gets down near the first down marker. And if he doesn't have it, he's about a half a yard short. To the 31. They turn. They look. So it's about a gain of about 9.5 yards. And so down to the 29-yard line. So he had to get to the 28, and it's probably about the 28.5. Here comes another handoff up the middle to Hunter Gibson. He is a hole. The Cougar offensive line has been great tonight. The men in the trenches, you heard Ed Smart mention that he thought he had an advantage inside with the big men, and he shows that he did here today. And they have won the battle in the trenches. So a gain of 6 yards and a first down, Grayson County. Logan Kopp gets the play call from Brian Jones, 6.5 now to play. Cougars still lead this one 24-6. So, I mean, you've had here in nearly 3 games of action, the Cougars have given up 12 points. A lot to like if you're Ed Smart defensively. And jumping off sides is Edmonson County, and that's going to move the Cougars a little bit closer. So an obvious offsides penalty as the nose guard jumped early on that one. And it's kind of one of those things that they pointed to the other side, but you're not going to get much going there. Scorer, Greenwood leads Allen County Scottsville 15-12 with 11 minutes to play in that game. Madisonville leads Davis County 8.5 to play in the third quarter. 45-7 is the score. A final. Owensboro defeats Owensboro Catholic 36-7. So we'll make the trip to Owensboro coming up on October the 25th. So under center again is Kopp. They started off with a shotgun a lot, but now they're going under center. It'll be a handoff to Gibson. He stutter steps to his left, and he'll be brought down at about the 15-yard line. So Cougars just letting this time tick off the clock. Down to the 15, so it's a pickup of about 3. 5:40 now to play in the game, though. Grayson County leading this one 24-6. So, yes, here it comes, about second down and 3. And it'll be another handoff up the middle, breaking through and diving towards the end zone. The Cougars think it's a touchdown. Jacob Kerr was the one who carried it, but he's going to be stopped just about a yard short. 14-yard gain for Grayson County. And Edmonson County came into this game giving up 298 yards on the ground per game. And if they haven't reached that point giving up by the Cougars, they're darn close to it. So here it comes. It's going to be a handoff going into the end zone. Touchdown! Cougars, and it's Jacob Kerr from 1 yard out. And that should all but do it here with 5 minutes and 2 seconds with a Jacob Kerr touchdown. So 5:02, Logan Raymer now to attempt the extra point. Raymer coming, placed down, the kick is up, and it is good. Raymer puts it in, and the Cougars lead this one 31-6. This is Cougar football on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky Farm Families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
The kickoff on about a knee. So they'll place this one, waiting again for the officials are a little slow to place the ball here. 5 minutes to play in the game, and they'll place this at the, what are we looking at? The 26, 27, 27-yard line is where they will place this for Edmonson County. 5 minutes to play. Edmonson County finds themselves with a 31-6 deficit. Low snap. This time the ball is loose. And Edmonson County does come down with it, but they pick it up and immediately go right backwards as Ryan Coates was in there to bring him down. And I was talking with a member of the Cougar coaching staff before the game and asked him what he thought about it. And he said, well, I just sure hope to be 3-0 at the end of the night. And barring a miraculous comeback, which, as we can mention, we have seen between these two teams. Obviously, it was the other side with Grayson County having the massive miracle comeback in the district championship basketball game as there's a handoff off the right side. And it might be a gain of 1 or 2 on the run as the Cougars were down 18 points with 8 minutes to go, and Grayson County comes back to defeat Edmonson County in that district championship game. So we've seen crazier things, but I'll tell you what, it'd be something pretty miraculous if those two teams can come back, if Edmonson County can make a comeback here, especially with them running the ball. So the ball's placed at the 30-yard line, so it is a pickup of 5 on that last carry. Dropping back to pass is Smith. He fires, and it is complete. And he is going to be gone for a touchdown. He's got one man to beat, diving towards the end zone. And do we have a touchdown? We do. Touchdown, Edmonson County. So it's a 70-yard touchdown pass from Smith. From Smith to Johnson. So 3 minutes and 29 seconds still to play. So the extra point will come here for Edmonson County. Or will they go for 2? It appears that they might go for 2 here. It does appear that they will go for 2 here in this case, and they are going to be forced to take a timeout is Edmonson County. It's probably the last thing that Nathan Smith wants to do is after you score a 70-yard touchdown is to be forced to take a timeout. As it's been a back-and-forth game but dominated by the Cougars here tonight as the Cougars, again, you look at this, you take away the turnovers by Grayson County, and this game is even bigger of a deficit right now as we're looking at 31-12 right now. Our score last year was 42-12. So, I mean, the Cougars have just dominated this one tonight, and Ed Smart, there have been a couple plays, and I'm sure that if we talk with him or if we talk with offensive coordinator Brian Jones or whoever we might talk with after the game, I'm sure that will be something that they'll bring up, that there were plays that they should have happened, and I mean the fumbles or something, but there's a lot to like here in this game. So I'm not sure what Ed Smart might be saying about it, but we'll see who we might end up talking with. So Edmonson County will go for 2 here. All alone in the backfield is Smith. He's going to pitch it out wide right, and there's going to be nothing going there by Lucas. He's way short on the 2-point conversion, so the Cougars stop that one from going any further. So a John Smith 70-yard touchdown pass. With 3:28 to play here in this game. So 31-12, though, is the score. Next week, though, Grayson County will be on the road at Fort Campbell. The road trip will continue for Edmonson County as they'll make the trip up to Hancock County. So they will get to go where the Cougars played just 2 weeks ago. Let's just hope that they don't talk too much. So as that's not welcomed up at Hancock County. That's a little inside joke for our digital productions crew. So I want to thank our man here to my left here, Chase Blaine, for helping us out here today, and also to Anna Davis and Cody Brock, who are helping us out here as they do a great job. And there's their pleasantries here for this game. So Edmonson County presumably will try an onside kick, and at this point, why not? You got nothing to lose. And they'll do it, and it's actually a pretty darn good one, and they will recover it. No, the ball's up, but I think 2 does come down with it. Grayson County says they have it. Edmonson County says they have it. And we still have yet to see an official Edmonson County ball. So Edmonson County recovers the onside kick. And I'll tell you what, the officials have been really sluggish here tonight on a couple of things. I get that you're talking it over, but you got to give something. If anything, call for an official timeout to talk it over, because we're just sitting here trying to fill time, trying to say what's going on, what's happening. So Edmonson County recovers the onside kick. 3:28 to play. And I mean, they really didn't have any choice but to go for it there. Shotgun formation, dropping back to pass. Smith will fire on a curl route, and the pass is complete on the far side to Isaiah Johnson. It's a pickup of, they might give him 5 or 6 on that. No, it's incomplete. He actually dropped it, as I thought that was complete, but he ended up dropping it on that. So 31-12, though, 3:26 to play in our game. Grayson County still hangs on to the lead. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers split out on each side for the junior quarterback Smith. He's going to hand this one off to Lucas, and he is going to get away from 2 men in the backfield. Kerr's going to get him this time. He got away from Kerr again, and Kerr grabbed him the second time, and there wasn't any way that Jacob Kerr was going to let go of that one. So it'll be back to the 46-yard line. It's only going to be a loss of 1, but it'll bring up 3rd down and 11 for Edmonson County. Seeing if I can't bring you. Meade County defeats Pleasure Ridge Park 41-20. Other than that, I don't see any other scores really to bring you right now. If you missed it earlier, Owensboro defeats Owensboro Catholic 36-7. So here it comes. Shotgun formation. 1 wide receiver here to the near side, 2 out to the far side. Smith fakes the handoff, almost splits. He's going to fire one down the field. He has a man wide open, and the pass is complete. They're going to say he was out of bounds, and I'll tell you what, that official was right there. He had the best. I mean, it's tough for us to say. That was on the opposite side of the field. They said that ball led him out of bounds, and it was really almost impossible for us to tell from our vantage point here. As he caught it, he was wide open, and if Smith would have led that one more towards the middle of the field, it would have been an easy touchdown for Edmonson County. So 4th down and 11. Obviously, Edmonson County has to go for this one. 2:18 to play. They trail 31-12 against Grayson County. So 4th down and 11. This would be the game here. If the Cougars can come up with a stop, they could throw the knee down and claim the tobacco stick for the 2nd straight year. We have a whistle blown and a timeout taken by Edmonson County. We do want to remind you, though, that you can, as Fort Campbell will be the opponent next week for Grayson County, we'll have all of that coverage at K105.com. On whatever platform you might be watching or listening on tonight, we will have the call of that one. As the locker room show will start at 6:30, the play-by-play will start at 7, live from the military base at 7 p.m. I'm not sure. We'd have to go do some digging. I'm not sure that the K105 sports crew has ever made a trip to a military base. So if you are planning on going to the game, be sure that you know that you are going on an actual military base. The stadium is not off base. It's actually on base. So you have to make sure that you have an up-to-date ID, make sure that your car's registration is correct, insurance. This is just stuff that they told us to make sure that we pass along. So, and be sure that you give yourself extra time to get there, as it's already about an hour and 50-minute drive from this area. Be sure you give yourself extra time so you don't have to worry about missing any of the action. But if you decide to stay home, you can join us and we'll bring you all of the coverage from that one. Shotgun formation for John Smith. It's a high pass. He's going to fire over the middle. It's actually Isaiah Johnson. It's going to be complete, but he's short. And a late flag comes in. And the official pointed towards Grayson County, but I'm not sure if that's personal foul on the Cougars. I did not see that. I didn't see what had happened. I'm not sure if it was a face mask. He didn't signal for that, but it's a personal foul on the Cougars, and that's a big-time call. So 2:12 to play here in the game. I think Ed Smart's wanting a little bit of an explanation onto what might have happened there. So they'll place that one, the ball now down to the 21-yard line. 2 minutes and 13 seconds to play. Edmonson County still finds themselves at a 19-point deficit. Johnson will throw out to the far side, and the pass is complete. As it was complete decline on that play. And they will mark this one down here to the 16-yard line. That's a pickup of 5 yards. 2 minutes and counting now to play. 2 wide receivers here to the near side. Now running this one up off the left side, down inside the 10. He's going to make a man miss. He's going to go around the edge, spinning down at the 5-yard line. Isaiah Johnson is in the game here at quarterback again, and it was Jacob Kerr and Hunter Toms in there on the tackle for the Cougars. And this is an interesting move by Nathan Smith. I'm not sure if he's necessarily benching John Smith or if Smith has an injury of some sorts. But Isaiah Johnson is the quarterback, and he's moving the ball a little bit with some success here. So the ball's placed down to the 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 yards on the run. First down and goal from the 6. 1:30 now to play in the game. And Johnson's going to carry this one up. A flag comes in. And in there on the tackle for the Cougars was Ryan Coates. And the Cougars are pointing towards it being Edmonson County. And the Wildcats are walking that way, but we're still waiting for the call from the official. holding on Edmonson County. So that'll back things up now to the 14-yard line. So first and goal from the 14. So again, Isaiah Johnson is in at quarterback for Edmonson County. I might see if I can't do a quick scan and see if John Smith, I didn't see him at a quick scan on the sideline. Obviously that means nothing, but something to keep in mind. Johnson, it's a high snap. He's going to hand the pass off now across the right side and diving towards the end zone here, but he's going to be stopped short at about the 5-yard line, as that was Matthew Shaw on the carry. Down to the 4-yard line, 45 seconds and counting, and Grayson County is going to claim the tobacco stick here for the second straight season and start the year 3-0 for the second straight year. Johnson's going to carry this one across the right side. He dives into the end zone, and he's going to be stopped short, though. 30 seconds left. Can Edmonson County get another playoff? Waiting for see where the ball is. They're going to place this one at about the 3. 20 seconds now and counting. Across the right side, jumping into the end zone, and he is stopped short of the line. And I'm not sure why we stopped the clock. The clock should keep rolling. And Edmonson County is going to maybe get one more play here. They will. It's a high snap. Johnson will take it into the end zone. Touchdown Edmonson County with no time remaining. But Grayson County has won the football game here. So Edmonson County, they'll get the points, but no extra point. So Johnson runs one in as time expires, but Grayson County has defeated Edmonson County unless they're going to put some time back on the clock. Nope, that will be the football game. Grayson County improves to 3-0 on the year with a 31-18 victory over Edmonson County. This is Cougar football right here on K105.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Cougars have defeated Edmonson County 31-18. And here come the Cougars running in towards to celebrate with the fans here tonight. And they've got the tobacco stick in hand, and it's going to stay orange and blue as they run it into the locker room. So a lot to like here. Edmonton County did score a touchdown there at the end, but 31-18, Grayson County defeats Edmonson County. We'll enter into the fifth quarter show here after this, as this has been Cougar football right here on K105.
Have you ever wished your life came with a handbook? Well, you're in luck. That's exactly what the Grayson County Extension Office is. Your handbook for life. Let the ladies at the Extension Office bring you the most up-to-date information in all areas of your life, like cooking, gardening and canning, financial stability, disease awareness classes, early childhood education, farming, and even 4-H club, just to name a few. But if you can think of it, the Grayson County Extension Office can teach you. A free resource to help you navigate life a little easier.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
I am a nurse.
A firefighter.
A college student.
A mother.
And I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready.
For every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors.
My family.
And my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky Farm Families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
The Grayson County Cougars have taken down the Edmonson County Wildcats and claimed the tobacco stick. So a lot to like here as Cougars, a lot to like, but a lot really that you're probably frustrated on if you're Ed Smart, because you look at this and it was 31-18 was the final score, and actually Coach Smart is making his way up here, so he might be joining us right on air with us right away. As he kind of snuck up on me here, usually I can see him coming. And we'll have to get my microphone out here as you snuck up on me. Usually I can see you coming. So yeah, we can give you that here, and we'll put your mic on here. And so we're joined now by Grayson County head coach Ed Smart. And Coach, first off, congratulations on a 31-18 victory here tonight. Let's first start with some positives. I mean, Hunter Gibson, they didn't have an answer to stop him the entire night, really, did they?
Well, I think that goes back to our offensive line. That's where it really starts. That those guys making those holes. But I thought Gibby did run hard. I thought Kerr ran hard, and Ethan, when he got in, ran hard. I thought Logan in the first quarter there, we was in our one back. He did a really good job running. So I think all of our backs ran hard.
You mentioned coming into this game that the secondary was probably your biggest worry coming in, and really other than the fourth quarter and, I think one play in the first quarter, they probably played pretty well. I mean, you got an interception from Hunter Toms. You got to be happy with that.
Yeah, I just am really, it's just really upset the way the game ended, because it shouldn't have been like that. And that's what I told our kids. We just kind of let down. And, playing football and defense, you have to be smart, and we weren't very smart there the last 5 minutes.
You look in on offense in the first half especially, you give the ball away 2 times on 2 fumbles. And you see that, and maybe you don't. I mean, you're moving the ball, especially on that first drive. You're moving the ball. It didn't look like they were going to stop you. I mean,
right.
That has to be frustrating going into the half, though. Looking at when you left you left 2 touchdowns on the board.
You look at the game, and it's about 4 plays go and score, and we look scared to death. And we get the ball on offense, and we're boom, 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 and then all of a sudden we fumble. And I really thought the key to the part of the game was then we stopped them and got the ball back. And then we had the 95-yard drive and got the lead, and all of a sudden I thought that helped our confidence. But, we talked about it at halftime, put the ball on the ground twice, which they weren't stopping us. We did the same thing the second half. The officials had a really bad call. We fumbled right here in the 50, and they should have gave it to them and didn't. But we got to do something this week working on our ball handling.
You mentioned that bouncing back, at least in that second drive after Edmonson County, really was the first effortless drive I think that a team has had against your defense the entire season. Were you happy with how your team bounced back?
I was.
And even after the turnovers, they still came back there and did their job.
Seriously, I was happy with our defense till the last 5 minutes of the game. So you take the first 1 minute and the last 5 minutes, and I thought our defense played really, really well again,
You see this 3-0 start, and I know I was talking to one of your coaches before the game, and he said, I really hope we're 3-0 at the end of the night. It's got to feel good, though, moving forward, just to have that 3-0 when you go into a game, especially next week, that you never want to overlook an opponent, but at first glance at the research that I've done, you see that it's not necessarily one of your – I mean, you're not running into a South Warren next week.
No, but if you've seen their athletes, you would watch what you say. They're very, very athletic. They've just – here's the thing. They play really good teams. I'm curious to see tonight with Todd County, but, Crittenden County – is a traditional football school. Those kids play football, know how to play football. Trigg, another one of those schools. So Fort Campbell's got some athletic kids. If we play like we did the first minute and the last 5 minutes on defense, they'll put up a lot of points. And then if we keep turning the ball over, it's better going into the game to win than a loss. But we still – there's nobody on our schedule. We was talking about it before the game. We just have a lot of 50-50 games. And, this was one of them. Next week's one of them. And, there's much more down the road. So, we have to make sure we do the right things better so that we give ourselves the best chance to win.
All right, Coach, congratulations, and we'll talk to you next week.
I appreciate it. I want to send out a little message to Coach Carwile's family. As most of you know, Coach Carwile passed away on Sunday, and I've been here a long time, and he was one of my favorite basketball coaches. He was really easy to work with, a good Christian man, and I really liked Kelly, and I know he was an only child, so our prayers and thoughts go out to Kelly's parents, and I just want to say that tonight.
Yeah, it's a tragic loss.
It
will be missed.
Thank you.
We'll take a break and come back with more here on K105.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org. Answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
Have you ever wished your life came with a handbook? Well, you're in luck. That's exactly what the Grayson County Extension Office is. Your handbook for life. Let the ladies at the Extension Office bring you the most up-to-date information in all areas of your life, like cooking, gardening and canning, financial stability, disease awareness classes, early childhood education, farming, and even 4-H club, just to name a few. But if you can think of it, the Grayson County Extension Office can teach you. A free resource to help you navigate life a little easier. At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Here to Grayson County High School, where the Cougars have defeated Edmonson County here by a final score of 31-18. Kind of a different looking score here tonight, but a lot to be happy about here, but a lot to really work on. You saw putting the ball on the ground here. The defense kind of struggled down late in the game as well, but we'll try to see if we can't bring you some score updates here from around the region. First off, we want to give congratulations. Butler County picks up the win here today, as it was their first win since the 2017 season. So there are rivals in basketball, but in football we don't play them, so we'll give them a little round of applause. The Bears defeat Russellville tonight 20-15, snapping a 23-game losing streak. So congratulations to the Butler County Bears. Breck County defeats Webster County 30-20. South Warren defeats Franklin Simpson 41-14. And trying to see Davis County falls to Madisonville North Hopkins 52-15. And Meade County defeated PRP 41-20. And as we just read here, out of third region teams, only one remains undefeated. And do we even need to say who that might be? Barron County defeats Adair County 26-14. And trying to see, that might be just about it, though, score-wise, to bring you as we see from this one. We'll come back, though, and tell you how the Cougars picked up the 31-18 victory, as this is Cougar football right here on K105.
Have you ever wished your life came with a handbook? Well, you're in luck. That's exactly what the Grayson County Extension Office is. Your handbook for life. Let the ladies at the Extension Office bring you the most up-to-date information in all areas of your life, like cooking, gardening and canning, financial stability, disease awareness classes, early childhood education, farming, and even 4-H club, just to name a few. But if you can think of it, the Grayson County Extension Office can teach you. A free resource to help you navigate life a little easier.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org, answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Cougars have defeated Edmonson County tonight by a final score of 31-18. We'll run down the scoring summary here real quick for you. And finally, our breeze has finally started to go. As it was going in the pregame, And it stopped during the game, and now finally our papers are blowing everywhere as finally, once we don't really need it anymore, the breeze is starting over. Chance Lucas got the Edmonson County Wildcats on the board first with 9 minutes and 11 seconds to play in the first quarter, and that took us to the end through that first quarter as Edmonson County had the 6-0 lead, but from that point the Cougars took control as it was a 1-yard run by Hunter Gibson. That was a 14-play, 95-yard drive for the Cougars. That was really where momentum completely shifted in the way of Grayson County. Gibson added also a 48-yard touchdown run to give the Cougars a 14-6 halftime lead. In the second, after a big kickoff return from Logan Kopp for the second straight week, they went down and kicked a 21-yard field goal by Logan Raymer. They ended up blocking the punt on the next one. It was Logan Kopp in there to block that from Edmonson County. Hunter Gibson went in from 2 yards out. The next drive, the third quarter, was really all Grayson County's. The next drive, Hunter Toms came up with his first career interception. And then in the fourth quarter, the Cougars added a 1-yard touchdown run from Jacob Kerr to give them their 31 points. 2 scores late by Edmonson County, a 70-yard touchdown from John Smith to Isaiah Johnson, and a 1-yard touchdown run by Johnson as time expired. So Grayson County improves to 3-0 on the season. They will be back in action next week on the road at Fort Campbell. If you can't make the trip down there due to whatever, we will have all of that coverage for you. You can watch on K105.com, listen live on K105, or join us on either K105 or Litchfield Country Station 103.9 The Moose's Facebook page. So it's been a great night here as a 31-18 Grayson County victory. I want to thank our digital productions crew here tonight, Anna Davis, Chase Blaine, and Cody Brock. So for them, my name is Sam Gormley saying so long, everyone.